Everyone is looking to level up, but most people don't actually change anything, especially their life. And it's not because that they can't, it's because they never stop and ask themselves the right questions or the right structure to change their life, level up. If you're serious about becoming her, this is where you need to start. We're going to dive into some questions and position ourselves to go through this transformational journey. And yes, right now, if you have been following here, we are going in a lock-in season, but we're not just locking in for now. We want to make sure that this journey is over a course of a long period of time, or that you can check in with these over and over and over again, because these questions are meant to challenge you. You might even feel uncomfortable, but that's the point. We are not just talking about becoming her, but we're building the steps so that you can do it day by day and that you can go on your journey, on your path, and who you want to become. So welcome back. If you've never seen my face before, my name is Bridget. I'm 27 years old. I'm a wife, a stepmom. I work a full 9 to 5, and I balance all that craziness while pursuing my passions, discovering my true self, and following the path for me, the journey that I'm on to become my best self. And here I hope to inspire you, support you, and hold you accountable as we are creating a community here. Please subscribe, follow me over on Instagram as we are continuously showing up for this believed to become a system that we create here. All of our videos have tangible actions, thought processes, or information that will help you level up, become the best person of your dreams, take an aspect of your life and really start taking control back from believing in yourself, building the life of your dreams, balancing your day-to-day life, blooming who you're now to who you want to become, and that overall journey for you. So we are going to go into a few questions. There's going to be 5 of them in each of those: believe, build, balance, bloom, and become thought processes, but really dive deep into how these questions help transform my life and how they can help yours as well. So first things first is all about believing. What do you actually believe is possible in life? This is not just this surface level belief, but it's that real internal confidence within yourself. Do you believe that you can change your routine, that you can outgrow your current environment and build a different life from where you are today to your dream life? And really think about that your life will never extend from where your mindset is today. So if you don't believe it's possible, how are you actually going to take action, try to build it, or go beyond this wild dream to a reality? This is the foundation of everything. We talk about mindset a lot here. And remember, you can't build your life if you're not ready to believe you're worthy. And this is where I want to remind you that anything and everything is possible, but you need to let go of the fear, stop comparing yourself, go through what you need. So do you even believe that not only you're capable, but that your dreams are realistic, and that you know that there's a reason or a why behind it that is going to make you successful and show up as your best self? That being said, you need to build. If you had the tools, habits, and discipline, what would your dream life actually look like? So if you had everything that you needed, would you be able to build your life? Now, this is really getting specific on who you are, what success means to you, what happiness means, but it's also what your day-to-day life is going to look like. What are you going to do for a job? What type of relationships are you going to have? What does your home feel like? Go into every single area of life, but also think about the day-to-day, your systems, the routines, the habits that you're going to do. What does she look like? That person who is living that dream life. Not only what do those dreams look like, what does your life look like, and how do you need to act to become her? Most people don't fail because they can't build it or they can't dream it. They fail because they don't have the clear vision of exactly what that means and the direction that they want to go. They think all these wildest dreams, but do you know the vision and why and where you want to go to a specific point? Of course, as you go down your path, as you go down your journey, you're going to have these varying things, but it's important to understand that you need a direction. You need to understand the discipline. You need to understand the habits and what every area of life is going to look like when you build this dream life. And you can't build something that you've never taken the time to actually define. The dream is one thing, but when you write it down, know exactly what you want, why you want it, and who you need to become to achieve that is a whole different level of you. And that's when the transformation starts. For balance, you're going to think that you can't even get there. And I get that. You've now believed and you've built in the balance. Well, here's the question. What would your ideal day or week look like if your life actually felt aligned? Not hustling 24/7, not feeling the burnout, but true alignment across your mind, your body, your soul, your relationships, your home, your happiness, your traveling, all those areas of life together. What is that true alignment? What are your days, your weeks, your months, even your years going to look like? Balance doesn't mean that it's going to be perfection, and it doesn't mean that you're going to have always the right intention or even know where you're currently out of alignment at all times. This is when you need to check in with yourself and really think about, am I living my ideal day 1% at a time? Am I doing something today that is going to be different from who I was? And is there something that I can do today to help me feel more aligned, to balance who I am today with who I want to become? Do you need to do something that you need to build? Do we need to work on our mindset? Do we need to work on taking action towards our body, towards a different area of life, towards our health and wellness? What do we need to do so that we also feel aligned, not burnt out, and we are putting in all of our energy and effort to be in alignment? Leveling up isn't about doing more. It's actually living a better life, the life that you desire, the life that you want, and the life that makes you feel the most fulfilled. Now, to really live that fulfilled life, you need to bloom. Why do you even want to change your life? And what are you willing to sacrifice to get there? This is where everything changes. Yes, you've believed. Yes, you have built. And yes, you may even be balancing. But what do you want to do? And what are you willing to do to get there? Your why needs to be deeper than the aesthetics, than the happy-go-lucky, than the life that you are currently living. Sacrifices might include your comfort zone, your old habits, certain people, your environment, and even the time-wasting habits, routines, and systems that you have set. This can mean scrolling on your phone. This can mean wasting time just journaling or writing about your dreams and not taking action on your dreams. So really think about what the end result is, but what are you willing to do to get there? Growth requires letting go, sacrificing, understanding that there is going to be challenges, setbacks, and so much more. Are you willing to do all of that and take the cost of taking more time, going on the detours, going through your own journey? Or are you wanting to cut to the end result and have that instant gratification? It's really important that you know that you can't bloom if you're still holding on to this version of yourself that you've already outgrown. It's important that you understand that you need to keep pushing yourself. You need to keep leveling up, and you need to understand when you need to let go, how you need to let go, and where you need to let go. And also, of course, what do you need to do within yourself to understand that you need to level up? Lastly is the action and the becoming. What is actually holding you back, and what can you do today to change that? This is the time to really be honest. What is holding you back? What fears do you have? What is challenging you? How are you making excuses? What are your excuses? How are you getting distracted? How are you staying comfortable? How are you losing your discipline? Where is the motivation in your life that you need? It's time to shift that to, what is one thing I can do today? Can it be plan? Can it be taking action? Is it showing up? Do I need to change my mindset? Do I need to put my phone away? Do I need to go on a walk and just clear my head and understand my why? Do I need to wake up earlier because I don't have the time? There's so much that we make excuses for. There's so much that we are really not willing to shift or take action on. And it's time to stop waiting for this motivation, for this perfect moment, and start building the proof through the small actions. You don't need to become her overnight. You Become her by doing what you need to do every single day, choosing the life, choosing the person you want to be, choosing one day at a time. This is your reminder that your life doesn't change when you wish for it. It changes when you start actually showing up for it differently. If you're in your level up season or you're ready to make that transformation, this is your sign to stop waiting and start becoming. I have a question for you. Which question are you going to take action on today? How are you going to show up? And how can you create this life that you want to believe in, build, balance, bloom, and become? Who is she? What actions, what goals, and what dreams are you going after? And I want to remind you that I am here with my own dreams, my own goals, and my own reality. And sometimes I need to check in with these questions just as much as you. You are not alone. We are all going on our own path, on our own journey. But remember, keep believing, keep building, keep balancing, and keep blooming. And one day at a time, we will show up as our best selves and go through this journey together. I am always sharing, especially now in my lock-in season, how I'm thriving to 30 and showing up as my best self and believing and building. And I want you to go on this journey with me. So don't feel alone. Ask yourself these questions. Let me know what questions I should be asking myself. I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.